Today's Thursday, which is the short parliamentary day. It finishes at 6 o'clock tonight. We start off with a business statement from the Leader of the House, Chris Hipkins. Often there are questions from the Honourable Jerry Brownlee about what's going to be happening next week in Parliament. We then go on to question time. The first question is the Minister of Finance from Paula Bennett, whether he's been having appropriate oversight of all his responsibilities. Amy Adams on Michael Cullen as Chair of the Tax Working Group, again to the Minister of Finance, who has a trifecta, one from Tamati Coffee as well, which is about Brexit and the effect on the New Zealand economy. Judith Collins is asking a question to the Minister of Housing about the additionality test for Kiwi Build. Paul Goldsmith to the Minister of Transport about congestion. Deborah Russell to the Minister of Revenue about tax evasion internationally. Jackie Dean to the Minister of Small Business. Has he had any formal consultation with small businesses on a capital gains tax since last Thursday? Jonathan Young to the Minister of Energy and Resources about wholesale power prices and the effect on retail pricing. Duncan Webb to the Minister of Commerce and Consumer Affairs about international or global financial markets to make sure that New Zealand has access to them. Paul Goldsmith to the Minister of Regional Development. Does he stand by all his statements and actions? Melissa Lee to the Minister of Broadcasting. Does he stand by all the actions of his advisors, advisory groups and officials? And Gareth Hughes to the Minister of Housing about energy efficiency in Kiwi Build and state homes. We then go on to the Ngāti Rangi Claim Settlement Bill, the second reading of that. The committee stages of the Health Practitioners Competence Assurance Amendment Bill, which was interrupted last night, and then on to the third reading of the Local Government Regulatory Systems Amendment Bill. And that's probably where we'll finish this afternoon.